Hi friends, welcome to the Unit 4A Day 1, Example 5, 6 and 7 notes. So for the Example 5 says find the value of x, then classify the triangle by its angles. So we know that these two measurements, x and 2x here, these two angles have to be complementary. We know that because this is a right angle and this is a corollary to the triangle sum theorem. So that means if I add x plus 2x, that's going to give me 90. So if I add x plus 2x, I get 3x. 3x equals 90. Divide by 3 on both sides, and I get x equals 30. Which means that this angle measurement here is 30 degrees. This angle measurement here is 60 degrees, and that's 90 degrees. Knowing that, I know that this is an acute triangle. Sorry, this is not an acute triangle. This is a right triangle. These two are acute. That's a right triangle. Whew, man, Mr. Broad. This is a right triangle because we have one angle being 90 degrees and the other two are not. Then for the next one, we know that the triangle has to add up to be 180 degrees. So I know 2x plus 3x plus 55 is equal to 180. Let's combine like terms first. So that's going to give me 5x plus 55 equals 180. Subtract 55 on both sides. And I get 5x is equal to 125. So now the next thing I want to do is divide both sides. And I get x equals 25. Now, be careful. That's what x is. That's not what the angle measurements are. So if I plug that back in, this is 50 degrees. This is 75. That's 55. None of these are the same measurements. So this is an acute triangle. None of them are over 90. So that also tells me. This one here. So here, this is x degrees, and I know that this x has to be the sum of these two. So x equals 50 plus 70. It's kind of a red herring. If we know that that's fantastic, that's 120, but it doesn't give me the angle measurement of the inside part. And to get that, you could just do 50 plus 70 plus some unknown amount. I don't want to use x because I already have the variable x there, equals 180. So we know that that's 120. If I subtract 120 off both sides, I get y equals 60. So this is 60 degrees, so that means that that's acute as well. So that is that for that triangle. Example 6. Find the measure of each of the exterior angles shown. So I know that 80, again, these two added together, summed together, will give me this value here. So 80 plus x is equal to 3x minus 22. So what I want to do is I want to subtract x from both sides. That gives me 80 equals 2x minus 22. And I'm going to add 22 on both sides. So that gives me 102 equals 2x. Divide by 2, and I get 51 equals x. Now, that does not tell me specifically what the value is for the exterior angle. Again, that just gives me what x is. So to do that, I need to either substitute it back into this one and then simplify, or just substitute it back into this one and then add these two together. I'm going to do that. So 80 plus 51 is 131 degrees, is the exterior angle. Similarly, same process here with part B as well. So we're going to take 4x plus 8 and set it equal to 2x plus 3 plus 51. So these two are equal to this one here. Combine like terms. So I have 4x plus 8 equals 2x plus 3 plus 51 is 54. Subtract 2x on both sides. I get 2x plus 8 equals 54. Minus 8. 2x equals 58. Or sorry, 54 minus 8. 46. divide by 2, and I get x equals 23. Again, not my final answer, because I need to substitute that back in to find the value. I'm going to substitute it back into this one here. So I'm going to take 4 times 23 plus 8. Let's see, 4 times 23 is 12, so 92. 92 plus 8 is 100 degrees. So this angle measurement here is 100 degrees. Now for example 7, find the measure of the numbered angle. So we have to use kind of pretty much a combination of everything that we've done so far. Instead of looking at this, I'm actually going to fill out this side. Okay. Using things that we know. All right. I know, let's see, I know that the measure of angle 1 plus 22 degrees has to be 58 degrees. So measure of angle 1 plus 22 has to be 58. So if I subtract 22 on both sides, I get the measure of angle 1 is equal to 36. So this is 36 degrees. I can also put that there as well. Okay. Now that I know that, I know the measure of angle 2 by adding together 36 degrees and 22 degrees. 36 plus, let's set this up horizontally. 36 plus 22 plus the measure of angle 2. All of that together needs to be 180 to satisfy my requirements for a triangle. So 36 plus 22 we know is 58. Plus the measure of angle 2 equals 180. So now we just subtract 58 on both sides. The measure of angle 2 is equal to, let's see, that's 122. So that's 122 degrees. So I also know then that measure of angle 3 is 122 degrees. The reason I know that is I know it because of vertical angle theorem. We know it because, let's see, we know it because, linear pair. Okay. Whew, man, Mr. Drummond. 58 degrees plus some number has to equal 58 degrees plus the measure of angle 3 has to equal 180 degrees. So if I subtract 58 on both sides, I get the measure of angle 3 equals 122. There we go. So now that I know that this is 122 degrees, I can use that information to get the measure of angle 4, because 122 plus 20 plus the measure of angle 4 needs to be 180. So those are 142 plus the measure of angle 4 equals 180. Subtract 142 off from both sides, and you get the measure of angle 4 is equal to, what is that, 38. So 38 degrees. .38 degrees. There we go. Whew. Thank you for joining me in this video. Have a wonderful day.